Stories of Great Christians. From the Department of Broadcasting of the Moody Bible Institute, we're bringing you Chapter 13 of God's Ebony Scientist, the story of George Washington Carver. "1894. What does that date mean to you, Professor Carver?
Well, it means graduation from a white man's college, among other things. George Washington Carver, from Iowa State University.
Among other things, there is something else?
The something else is most important. But let me tell it my way. When, on a fall day in the year 1894, I was handed my diploma at Iowa State, I went directly to my room.
You wanted to be alone?
Yes, I wanted to be alone with God, to thank Him. I was sitting there, head in my hands, in the dark, praying, when suddenly...
George! George Carver! Are you there? It's Professor Wilson.
Wait till I light the lamp. Well, come right in, sir.
Well, now, what on earth were you doing up here in the dark?
Well, I was talking to God.
See, you were praying and I interrupted.
Oh, that's all right. Well, sit over here, sir. Here, I'll move these books.
Oh, can't stay.
But I want to say thanks to you too, Professor.
Well, thank me between the roast beef and the apple pie.
I beg your pardon?
You're having supper at the Wilsons' house tonight. I came over to get you.
I am?
My wife's waiting supper right now. Come on. We can't let it spoil.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't expect...
Don't even change your shoes.
Oh, I have to. My suit, too.
Don't. You'll be keeping more than my wife and a roast beef waiting.
You mean you're getting hungry?
Me and President Beardshire.
President Beardshire? Professor Wilson, I don't think I'd fit.
No earthly reason why you wouldn't.
After all, sir,
After all, you're on the faculty now.
What did you say?
You dropped your oil lamp. Now you'll never get it lit.
Professor, did I hear you say...
They voted it in this afternoon. You'll teach botany and take charge of the greenhouses.
Teach botany? Take charge of the greenhouses?
Now, do you want roast beef?
No, sir. I don't.
Well, come on anyway.
But my lamp.
Forget the lamp. We can grope our way down the stairs.
Right with you, sir. Right with you. Teach botany? Charge of the greenhouses? Iowa State University? Professor Wilson, I can't believe it.
Dr. Pramell is highly satisfied with your work since you joined the faculty here, Carver.
Thank you, President Beardshaw.
He tells me you've collaborated on a brand new publication.
Yes, sir. Treatment of currants and cherries to prevent spot diseases. That's what we're calling it.
Solid stuff, Carver. Iowa State is grateful.
Amaryllis! Carver, every single crossbreeding experiment of yours is a success. The Horticulture Society of Iowa is begging you to cross apples and pears for them.
Yes, sir. I'll do what I can.
Carver, this plant is dying.
So it is. Well, we don't care.
We don't?
Oh, of course not. Look what killed it.
Fungus?
Exactly. Another fungus for our collection.
Collaborating on a brand new publication.
Crossbreeding experiments a success.
One more fungus.
Wilson, he has 20,000 molds, mildews, toadstools, frog stools, and mushrooms in his fungus collection.
I've seen them, President Beardshaw.
All over Iowa, they're clamoring for another of his lecture tours.
I had a letter from Minneapolis today.
I heard from Cambridge yesterday. Wilson, that's good for the school.
I know these things, Beardshaw.
Pamel says he's his most brilliant student, his best collector, and the sharpest observer he's ever known.
Listen, he even got along with those old fuss budgets at the Horticulture Society.
Astounding. Whatever he does, he's a credit to Iowa State. And now, Iowa State may lose him.
Read me that letter from Mississippi again.
Elkhorn Agricultural and Mechanical College.
Some little land grant place, is it?
Yeah, on the wrong side of the cotton fields. I thought that letter was right here on the desk somewhere. No. I can't seem to find the letter, Wilson. I don't need to. They want Carver.
Oh, it's funny they wrote you instead of him.
Not at all. This Elkhorn place is in Mississippi.
Oh, you mean they still think in terms of
They
you?
have the impression that the white men own the black in some sort of a intangible way.
You wrote back?
Immediately.
Oh, there was no need to make trouble over it. They had every right to ask.
I didn't make trouble. I have Iowa's name in mind as much as you, probably a great deal more.
You gave them a flat no.
I didn't dare.
What?
I mean, I didn't have the right. I wrote a cautious letter.
Say?
Wait a second. Here it is. Here it is. Right here. George Washington Carver is a thorough Christian gentleman and gives good promise of marked scientific usefulness in his chosen field. We would not care to have him change unless he can better himself.
Cautious nothing. Cautious bluntness, that's what.
To make it even more positive, I added this. Please send a copy of your latest catalog and courses of study.
Oh, you did?
Yes. In case your position proves desirable, we can give him ironclad recommendation.
That's that. What do you think they'll do next?
Nothing.
What makes you so sure?
With my letter, I mailed a copy of our own well-written and highly adequate catalog.
Oh?
They'll compare the two, see how superior Iowa State is in every way.
And won't have the effrontery to ask Carver to come to a lesser school, you hope.
So I came right over to you, President Beardshaw, because I didn't know just what to do.
Sit down, Carver. You did the right thing, coming to me.
Thank you, sir. All this surprised me, this letter and what it said.
I can't tell you how much it surprised me, too. And after they saw the Iowa catalog.
Beg your pardon, sir?
Mississippi upstarts, that's all.
What?
Oh, never mind, Carver. Not essential. Well,
Well, what, sir?
Well, what's your mind on the matter?
I don't know. It's the chair of agriculture, you know. The chair of agriculture.
It's the Elkhorn Agricultural and Mechanical College, too. Don't forget that. This is Iowa State, Carver. Think of the prestige.
You want me to stay then?
Oh, I've got no right. I know this. The college and the state need you. I suppose they've offered you more money.
Yes, sir, they have. That's not what I'm thinking of. What they pay is no more than you'll pay me next year. It's not money at all. It's a dream.
A what? I didn't hear you, Carver.
It's a dream.
That's what I thought you said, yeah.
A dream I don't talk about much lately. You see, President Beardshaw, in the back of my mind, I always wanted to help my people.
Commendable.
All the time I took in Wash to get through high school, that was on my mind most. It was something that prodded and pushed me on. Well, once I lost the dream, but God gave it back to me.
Carver, at Iowa you're helping everybody. That includes your people.
President Beardshaw, how many colored in the state of Iowa?
Well,
Not many. How many on the Iowa State campus?
Soon we hope to add
None. If I want to help my people, I have to go south. I don't believe that in God's sight I'd be right if I didn't.
You're accepting the Mississippi Post?
No. But I have to consider it. I have to. President Beardshaw, will you write a letter of recommendation for me?
I do not want to lose Carver from our staff here. He is, by all means, the ablest young botanist we have ever had here at Iowa State. We have nobody to take his place, and I would never part with a man with so much regret as George Carver. Signed, Wilson! Wilson, have you got a minute?
Oh, sure I have, Beardshaw.
Step into my office.
All right.
I heard from Mississippi.
Oh, what's the bad news? They want to start shipping out Carver's luggage?
Wilson, it looks like that little flurry is over.
You mean they don't want him? What? Well, they're crazy.
Oh, that's not it. They want him very badly.
Well, then what?
Budget problems. Here's the letter. Listen. Can't see our way clear. Greatly regret. Mm-hmm. We are not a school with heavy endowment. They're half the caliber of Iowa.
We keep Carver. Oh, what a blessing.
Here's the rest. We'll defer until spring. Make our decision then.
What was that?
They're putting off their decision until the spring. They expect more money then.
Oh, that's not good news.
I think it is. The spring's a long way off. A lot of things can happen by then. Now, Wilson, rest easy. Our brilliant young Negro stays with us.
Well, a lot of things can happen by spring. January came and went, and then it was February, and one morning in my mailbox. Now, who'd be writing me a letter? Tuskgee Institute, Alabama? Tuskegee? The children, barefoot, come for miles. The little black bodies are thin and they dress in rags. These people do not know how to plow or harvest or plant. I am not skilled at such things. I teach them how to read, to write, but I cannot give them food. Why, it's from Booker T. Washington. Oh, I have to see Professor Wilson quick.
And so we conclude Chapter 13 of God's Ebony Scientist, the story of George Washington Carver. Stories of Great Christians is presented by the Department of Broadcasting of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago.